Hey everyone, it's Aakash Gandhi from 88 Keys to Euphoria, and I'm here with a Q&A video. And it's also the day after Christmas, so I want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope you had a great one yesterday. And I think it's a perfect time to do a Q&A video like this because we just crossed, my channel 88 Keys to Euphoria just crossed 88,000 subscribers, which is awesome because it's a huge number, and the 88 keys, you get it right. But we're not far from 100,000 subscribers now, so it's all because of your support and love that we've gotten this far, and there's a lot more to come. So thank you so much. It's been a great journey, and I think just the fact that you guys want to know more about me and the channel, that in itself says a lot. So it's really awesome. So let's go ahead and look at question 1. How I learned the piano. Well, I guess the point of the question is to figure out if I formally learned piano or if I'm kind of self-taught and play by listening. But yeah, I am a trained Western classical pianist. I took classes for about 10 years. So I learned theory and all that stuff. And but the funny thing is, I haven't looked at a piece of sheet music in over 10 years now. And a lot of what I play and the stuff that you see in my videos is kind of stuff that I taught myself, really. Because while I was learning the piano for 10 years, it was kind of like people telling me what to do. I didn't really take the time to actually understand what I was doing. So it was a lot of memorization and everything. But after I gave up the classes and started playing on my own, that's when I really started to understand the instrument. And I was able to kind of add my own touches and kind of really bring my own style to it. So that you see, what you see in my videos is a lot of myself, teaching myself and learning through listening. But definitely, the fact that I learned theory for 10 years definitely plays a role. So yeah, so I'm a Western classical pianist, but there's so many different methods that I kind of take into consideration when I play. So how did the name 88 Keys to Euphoria happen? Well, I guess for those of you who don't know, there's actually 88 keys on an acoustic piano, so that's where the number 88 came from. Keys, because it's like a double meaning. Keys, 88 keys, so the actual keys of a keyboard or a piano. And then keys as well as kind of hints or clues, keys to euphoria. So 88 ways to euphoria. And euphoria, just because that's how I feel when I play the piano or listen to music. And I think a lot of us feel that way. There's just, there's a lot of happiness, when you listen to good music. And that's kind of where the name came from, 88 Keys to Euphoria. Okay, so what influenced me towards piano and who is my inspiration? Well, I'll be honest with you, I started taking, like I said before, I started taking piano classes at the age of 10, Western classical piano. At that time, music was more of something that I was kind of nudged towards, to put it kindly. At that point in time, I didn't really have an inclination or desire to do music, but man, I thank my parents for nudging me in that direction because, yeah, for obvious reasons, it's my life today and I absolutely love it, and I don't know what I'd be doing if I wasn't learning piano back then. But yeah, after I started learning for about 8, 9, 10 years is when I actually really started appreciating the instrument and music for what it is, when I started learning, teaching myself. And yeah, I mean, there are things going on in my life at that time that kind of pushed me more towards music as kind of a comfort, and that's kind of where I harbored that skill, I guess you could say, and I kind of nurtured it. So there's a lot of things going on in my life that pushed me towards music, and I guess that topic of conversation is for another time. But as far as my influences music, I mean, I grew up listening to the music of A.R. Rahman and even the music of Yanni, who's an amazing instrumentalist. And these are guys that really kind of inspired me. And I was like, wow, I want to play the piano. And as far as playing the piano, the reason I really like the piano as opposed to other instruments is because, I don't know, I feel like piano, it's a solo instrument, I feel like I can really, it has so much expression, you're incorporating the chords, the structures, the left hand, the right hand, and you're like telling a story every time you play a piece, and I just feel that it's a much more expressive instrument. And guaranteed you ask any musician, they're going to say their instrument is the most expressive instrument. So there's no right or wrong answer, it's just a connection that a musician has with the instrument. So that's kind of why I love the piano. Alright, so what else am I good at besides music? This is one of those awkward questions where I like have to kind of be conceited and say, oh, I'm so good at everything. But I'm actually going to change the question a little bit. So what else do I like doing? I love reading. I love all sorts of books, fiction, non-fiction, adventure, fantasy. But I love reading. I studied a lot of creative writing in school, and that's always been a passion of mine. I love creative writing in general. I enjoy. Football, but the American version of football. So born and bred in the U.S., so American football. I really love following that. And what else, man? Yeah, I mean, music takes up so much of my time. I'm now realizing that I probably should be doing a little bit more stuff. But yeah, reading, sports, writing, music, of course. These are all sorts of things I love doing. Alright, what is my favorite minor key to play in? Now I'm getting excited because these are the questions that really have to do with the depth of music and everything. I like to play in A minor. I also like to play in C minor. C minor gives you a real haunting kind of a feel. A minor is also haunting, but a little more melodic, if you can say. But I mean, wow, I like playing in F minor as well, D sharp minor, but yeah, A minor and C minor, I guess you could say. I'm actually going to say a few more answers. I like playing, my favorite chords, I love 7th chords, jazz chords, which you'll probably see in my video a lot. But yeah, I mean, A minor, C minor, those are my regular minor chords that I like to play. Okay, one of my favorite song, movie, singer, and actor. Wow. That's always a tough question when somebody asks, because I've listened to so many songs and I've seen so many movies, it's hard to pick. But okay, I'll start with movie, because I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that one. It's a movie called Dil Chahta Hai, from back, I think, 2001 or something, and I've always loved that movie. Actor is also probably an easy one. I'm a big fan of Amir Khan, so it would be a dream come true to be able to work with him one day. I don't know, let's see. But song, okay, now that's really difficult actually. I grew up in the 90s, so when I was a kid, there used to be a few songs I really liked. One that really comes to my mind right now is a song called Ek Ladki Ko Dekha from 1942 Love Story. I used to really love that song. There's a few more. The funny thing is when somebody asks you the question, you can't think of it, right? But yeah, there's so many, man. It's hard for me to say. Can I get back to you on that? I'll give you a list, an ordered list of my top songs. But that's all I can come up with right now. What else? A singer. Okay, well, I'm a big fan of Mohammad Rafi from back in the day, when you go back to the classics. When I was growing up, Kavita Krishnamurti, I was a huge fan of hers. And recently, it's hard to say, man. There's so much diversity in the singers that, everybody has their own strengths. And it's kind of, you learn to respect each singer for what they offer. So I like a lot of people today. But yeah, I'll get back to you on the songs, though. Okay, what are some YouTubers that I like watching? Alright, being a musician, obviously I watch a lot of musician channels. A couple that really come to mind that actually inspired me to start my channel back in 2008 was one, Voice Avenue. I used to really, and they're from Florida, and I'm from Florida as well, so there's a little connection there. But I really love the music and the acoustic flavor of their music, and I'm a huge fan of acoustic music. If you watch some of my videos, you know that. So they're one, and another group that I completely inspired, and I'm just awe-inspired every time I watch their videos and listen to their music, is the Piano Guys. One, because I think their name is awesome, the Piano Guys, and two, just watch one of their videos and tell me if you're not blown away. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. The music, the visuals, it's just can't be put into words. So I aspire to kind of create productions like them. So I definitely love watching those two guys a lot, amongst others. There are quite a few others, but for now, these are the two ones that I want to mention. Alright, future plans. Well, I mean, of course, growing my YouTube channel, 88KeysToEuphoria, is always at the top of my list. I just really love, introducing all sorts of new music and all sorts of new artists, and I don't know, I just love going out there and trying to find, new talent and kind of giving them a chance to, and collaborating with them and growing my music that way and letting them introduce themselves to my listeners. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun, collaborating with guys like Janita, Sahil, Rupak, Sandeep. These are really talented musicians, and it's amazing to do that. So I want to keep doing that in the future. Also, a lot of original stuff coming out, and gigging, performing. Hopefully, I'll be coming to a city near you soon. So if I do, please come and check me out, support me. But yeah, I mean, those are some of my future plans. Well, if you want to collaborate with me, I mean, it's pretty simple. You just gotta get in touch with me via email, info@88KeysToEuphoria.com, but send samples, please. Send samples of your work. Tell me what you do. Give me a little history about yourself. And yeah, just send me some of your work, but please, please, please make sure you take time to send me samples that you actually want me to listen to. Which means take the time, give me a good recording, because if it's like a cell phone recording of you singing or something, chances are I'm gonna delete it, because it's not a fair way of me to judge how you are as a vocalist. So please, if you want to collaborate, that's awesome. Just send me, your best work, and let's see where we can take things. Yeah, I mean, I get asked this question a lot, actually, and it's something I faced initially when I started my channel. If you see a lot of my videos back, first few videos that I put out, I was actually hiding my face. I don't know if it was because of a lack of confidence or what it was, but there was something there, probably. And what I would suggest, if that's the case, and it's completely normal, probably get on a platform, a non-visual platform like SoundCloud. Get a sense, get a little bit of experience of putting your work out there, the comment system and feedback and everything, and see how you are. And then maybe venture into YouTube a little bit. And I mean, if the confidence is because you're afraid of the comments you're going to get, and yeah, we all get sorts of all weird comments, but a lot of them are constructive comments. So even if it is a negative, like a criticism, it might be a constructive criticism, and you can take it as a way to improve yourself. Other than that, if it's just a fear of being on camera, then maybe work on your angles. It's your video. You have the freedom of doing whatever you want. So, change the angle, change the framing of your camera, so that maybe it's in a way where you feel a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera. So, but ultimately the viewers are actually listening to good music, just trying to find out who's the new talented artist, and you just got to get on YouTube and do that. You never know where it'll lead you. So. Alright, before I go on to the final question, I'm actually going to take a little bit of time to announce the winners to the Sajde contest. And the question was, how many hand claps are there in the entire video of the Sajde acoustic cover that I did a couple months back? And the grand total, the correct answer is 106. And a lot of you actually got it right. And I'm actually really impressed that some of you actually sat through the video and were able to count all the claps, because honestly, I produced the song and I still get confused how many claps there are. But yeah, 106, and a lot of you got it right. And I am going to give you guys this cool little 88 Keys to Euphoria t-shirt. Yeah. And if you guys want, I'll be getting in touch with you guys through Facebook to get more details from you guys. And if you want, I'll even sign it. So let me know if you want that. But yeah, that was awesome. Thank you to everybody who put forth an answer and was taking part in the contest. I think it was really cool, and hopefully I'll do many more contests to come. So, but yeah, congratulations, guys. Yeah, she's my sister, my mother, my daughter, my wife, my nanima, my dadima, bapuji, dadaji, chacha, chachi, mosa, mosi, tauji. Yeah, all those Gandhis are related. Probably related to you too, if you're a Gandhi.